Welcome, sports bettors from around the world.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sports Gambling Daily. It's Philly and Jared in the morning, and it's powered by SGDwins.com. Hey, what's up, Philly? How are you doing, man?
Not too shabby. How's it going? An amazing football evening of Lamar Jackson doing Lamar Jackson things, and that was a just an entertaining football game. At least if you were on the Ravens side, that is.
Yeah, the Ravens, man. They the best team in the league, right? Hands down.
I don't see anybody that's going to get in their way at the moment. I mean, unless he goes down for some reason, but barring any catastrophic injury. I saw what they did against the Patriots. They just annihilated this. They're literally annihilating everybody.
Yeah.
And
they got the 49ers next.
Well, that's a hell of a game. I'm not joking around. I was saying to a buddy of mine earlier that I said, hey, this could be a Ravens 49ers Super Bowl potentially. This could be like the preview maybe.
And it's a rematch of the Super Bowl from a couple of years ago.
Right.
So, hey, Ravens look solid, man. Lamar Jackson's playing on a whole another level. And hats off to him. Anybody that can beat up the Patriots like they did, beat up the Texans like they did, beat up the Rams, they're beating up everybody except for the Browns, believe it or not. So, we'll see. I can't wait for that 49ers matchup. It's going to be one hell of a game.
Agreed, man. And honestly, I think until proven otherwise, I think they're going to beat them too. They're incredible.
Yeah, there's no doubt. All right, guys, it's November 26th. It's early, so we got two games on the slate. But, guys, we're only going to go over one game today because we're going to bring you two videos today. Oh, wow, that's crazy, right? Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Hey, two games. We're only going to talk about one game here. This is going to be the Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Man, this is going to be one hell of a matchup, Philly.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty intrigued by this matchup. That's why all right, so I preface this with the line came out at whatever you said, 2.5, I believe, down to 2, right?
That's correct.
So with that being said, that gives me a little bit of pause as to saying, I feel like that tells me somebody's sitting out. Load management, whether it's Kawhi, a combination, Paul George, whatever the case may be. Which it sucks because I'd like to see this matchup fully healthy, man. This is two really good teams playing, and this is where that load management shit really just bothers me because as a fan, I want to see it. I mean, if I pay money, I want to see it. It's just that part, it frustrates me.
Right. This is a primetime matchup here. I mean, this is it. You got so many stars on each side, man. Please tell me they're not going to sit Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if they don't, then this is just amazing respect to Dallas, in my opinion, to get just to have be a 2-point spread. But I think I was saying to you before we went on here, in or out or not, let's just say they both play. Okay. Even if the line is like, I still like Dallas to give them a really good fight. They have been playing unbelievably. They're deep. Luke is playing out of his mind. We were talking about how he's James Harden-ish in the way that he plays.
Sure.
I don't even know you can really argue with that. And he's probably a really big early MVP candidate. He's doing it on both ends. And I heard him. He was talking to I guess a reporter. And they said to him, well, what's the difference between your defense this year and last year? And he said last year we were playing defense with Dirk on the court. It was 4 versus 5. Like he was joking around, but he basically said that's the problem.
That's funny. So, I mean, but, there's probably some truth to that.
Yeah, of course.
Dirk was on his way out the door, 18 years in the league or so.
It looked like he was stiff-legged. He couldn't move. They were playing like 4-on-5 legitimately.
Also, they got Porzingis now this time around. So there's some legitimate rim protection, and also on the offensive side, he can spread the floor. He can move out to the corner or the perimeter, and that really opens up a lot of things for Luka.
Oh, no question about it. And frankly, the guy doesn't need a whole lot of space. I mean, he creates his own just with his. I mean, he's not quick, but he's got the quick handle, and he can get to spots. And then that's why he reminds me of Harden. He's got the step back. He gets into the paint. He does everything. So, and he's what, 19?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He's young. I don't know. He's not 19, is he?
It's either that or 20. I mean,
he's got to be in his 20s by now, but I could be wrong. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's impressive nonetheless.
Yeah, no doubt.
And his mom is hot, and have you ever seen a picture of his mom?
I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what though, Vlade Divac does not like his dad. Did you see that? What was going around yesterday? No. So Vlade came out. I guess there was a report saying that the reason why the Kings passed on Luka is because Vlade can't stand his dad.
Wow, that's interesting. That
Yeah.
sucks for their organization.
Talk about, playing with emotions there. I mean, and you can kind of correlate that to sports betting. Don't let your emotions get in the way of winners, because Luka is changing the franchise in Dallas.
Yeah, that really, wow, that's crazy. I mean, not to say Sacramento doesn't have some nice young talent, but shit, throw him on there with Buddy Hield and a couple of those. That team that's crazy. I didn't hear that. That's very interesting.
It's very crazy. So, guys, we're gonna have a contest on this. We're gonna continue to talk about this game, but we're gonna have a contest on this game. If you can guess the exact score of the Mavericks versus the Clippers, and I'm going to show you the rules here. You get a week's worth of our premium selections all for free. That's right, 7 days of premium selections. We still don't have a winner yet, Philly. The Bulls didn't come to play yesterday, so nobody won that particular game. But I have a feeling someone's going to win this one. Here are the rules, and there they are. Boom. And there they go. Man, I'm probably going to rewind that and look at that picture again. But yeah, those Maverick cheerleaders are hot. But guys, so Luka. So okay, here's the thing. I lost you, Philly. Where you at?
Yeah, what happened? I don't know. There you go.
All
Sorry.
right. So Luka, man, this guy, unbelievable. Every facet of the game. This guy's leading his team in rebounds. He's got 200 rebounds. Dude, this is 53 more rebounds than the Clippers have their leading rebounder, which is Montrezl Harrell. He's leading the team in assists. He's got 72 more assists than Lou Williams has.
Yep.
I mean, in points, man, this guy has just been unbelievable this year. And then, not to mention that, you also got Tim Hardaway Jr. over there. He's doing his thing. He had a season best 31 points in that win over Houston. And not to mention, the Clippers have lost their last 4 visits to Dallas. Now, obviously, they got a couple new pieces there. But all that being said, between Hardaway and Porzingis and obviously Luka and the squad over there, man, if everybody's playing on the Clipper side, man, they will bring it too. You got Paul George, you got Kawhi, you got one of my favorite players in the league, and Pat Beverly. And Montrezl Harrell is just so much energy, and we can't forget about Lou Williams.
100% guarantee. Yeah, you're not wrong at all about any of that. They're extremely deep. They come at you in waves off the bench. They're in your face. They're gritty. But weirdly, that kind of reminds me of Dallas. They're sort of the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I think the Clippers are probably a little bit more talented, but there's just something about this Dallas team, and I don't like ever saying that about Dallas teams because I hate Dallas. But
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, I mean, just look at some of these trends. Even the Mavericks are 9-7 against the spread. They're 11-5 overall. Clippers are 12-5, 9-8 against the spread.
Mm-hmm.
So they got like similar records. I don't know, man. This is a really, really intriguing matchup, and I sure hope that they all play. Yeah. I really, really do.
So if they all play, which way are you leaning? You going to lean Clippers or you going to lean Mavericks? Mavericks are at home in this matchup.
Well, yeah. I mean, I assume if they all play, then maybe they get more points, right? They're going to get more than +2. This line, I believe, means that somebody's sitting out.
Sure.
But I honestly, I might lean the Mavericks, man. I don't know if I want to get in front of that train right now.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's kind of weird because Dallas was getting +2.5. They went down to 2, but 57% of the money is on the Clippers right now. I know it's early, but that's the case. So it's kind of a weird reversal there. So I think I lean the Mavericks as well. I think they're going to have a little hard time dealing with Porzingis down there. And, look at man, he's just such a game changer. So, all being fair and everybody playing, or at least in this spot, I like Dallas here.
Me too.
It would be interesting to see once the lineups are confirmed. So, guys, if you guys are interested in our premium selections, yesterday, Philly, we went 2-1. We had the Butler Bulldogs, and that was really a no-doubter. They took care of business over Missouri. And we also had the Timberwolves taking care of business as well versus the Atlanta Hawks. The one game that was just didn't make any sense, man, was that 76ers game, bro.
Yep, definitely.
And Embiid doesn't score. Field goals. I don't know, man. What?
He had
Pick me up
bad
here.
Canadian there is no explanation for it. You couldn't. I mean, the fact that they were even still in the game with as bad as he was amazing. For one, they missed a ton of free throws at one point, like 5 in a row. No explanation. We talked about the line before the game started. I thought it was fishy to begin with. I mean, I don't ever like to say things are rigged or any of that crap, but there was just the way it played out. Not scoring the last 4 minutes of the game, I don't know. None of it made any sense.
Yeah. So, if I'm not mistaken, Philly was up by 6, right around the 4-minute mark. And then they don't score again for the rest of the game. Joel Embiid gets fed the ball in turnover after turnover. I mean, he looked depressed on the court. It was just a sad state of affairs, man. And all these free throws being missed. So, hey, hats off to the Raptors. Whatever they did worked, but it just didn't feel right. So
I agree, man.
All in all, we went 2-1 on our premium selections yesterday, and we plan on winning again. I mean, it was a winning day. We were this close for a sweep. And that's what we want to do here.
It's exactly right. I mean, you want to win every game, but it's a little bittersweet, especially when you felt like you were on the right side of it. But whatever, it is what it is. You got to chalk it up, and I'll take a 2 out of 3 day, pretty much any day if it really comes down to it.
But on the flip side, in our private group, man, we were cashing winners left and right in there, weren't we?
That's true. Just some of them to go down. Let's see here. So some of the prop bets that hit. Marc Gasol under 8.5 points, which was a production of one of the guys in the group. We were speaking about that this morning. Slim Dog Millionaire. I'd like to give a shout out to him on that. Over 5.5 Smith. Oh, cash it absolutely. Over 5.5 assists for Marcus Smart. That cashed. We had, under 206 in the Celtics game, which if you didn't see the end of that, it was at 205 with a minute to go and 3 possessions, and nobody scored. And I was like, holy shit.
Do you believe in miracles?
Sometimes you have to. And then under 219 in the Cavaliers game, which was a no-brainer. That dropped because as soon as Kevin Love was ruled out, DeAndre Jordan, it's like hammer the under 219, no Kyrie, dropped down to 217. I believe that covered as well. It was just a good day overall, and it's a good opportunity if you when you come over to join SGD and you get the premium selection. You also get that as part of it. That's our little secret private group, and you can get our personal plays and our little a lot of live betting actually.
Yeah. Joe runs the live betting over there and does a damn good job. I believe he might get the record wrong. I think it was 52-19 for like the last 7 days. I'm not sure how he did today. But I mean, shit, you can't even compete with that. That's one hell of a thing. I mean, so he has like sometimes 6 plays on one game, but the guy's cashing left and right. Anyway, it's the private group. If you guys are interested in the private group, send us an email, sportsgamblingdaily@gmail.com. We can talk to you about how you can get into that thing. But I feel Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, if my phone goes below, if you see me lose you just for a quick second, it's a try. Just talk for a wicked second, and I have to get a charger situation.
Well, that's fine. We're about to get off here anyway, man.
Let's go ahead and say goodbye. I just didn't want it to. Not a problem. Yeah, we'll be back with the next video. Sorry about that.
All right, we're out of here. So we got to get Philly a charger. So good luck to you. Good luck to me. Good luck to all of us, Philly, and we will see you guys on the next edition of Sports Gambling Daily. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
See you guys.